What are your plans for Valentine's Day? Yeah, I'm alone. No shock there, you guys. Mama's gonna need a refill. It's time to fall head over heels in love while getting your funny bone tickled. Welcome to 14 Days of Rom Coms, where we watch some romantic comedies to get us ready for, well, that kind of dreaded holiday, Valentine's Day. So today we're joined by Chloe Ketchum.
Hello.
One of my best friends and roommates. And she chose one of her favorite romantic comedies to watch. Chloe, what did you choose for us?
I chose He's Just Not That Into You.
Because everyone needs to hear that every once in a while, right?
I like to think I'm the down-to-earth roommate.
It's just kind of a good suggestion that sometimes you're the rule, not the exception.
Yeah, if this movie has taught me anything, it's sometimes most of the times, you're the rule. You're not the exception. 9 times out of 10, you are not the exception. You're the rule.
You're the rule. You're the rule. She's just going to keep throwing that at me until I recover.
I had to learn I was the rule, too. You're the rule.
Well, yeah, we obviously had a great time watching this movie, and while we watched it, I decided there are these themes that we see in all romantic comedies. So I asked Chloe to point out a couple of different themes throughout this movie. So the first one is, how does it show heartache and heartbreak?
Oh my god, so the whole movie follows like 5, 6, 7, so a bunch of different people's romantic lives. And you get to see all of them go through like bad shit, good stuff. But you get to see Drew Barrymore living her life. You see Scarlett Johansson being a home wrecker, and like at the end she ends up empty and sad and sullen. You get to see Brad Cooper and Jennifer Connelly like have a horrible, like, he cheats on her with Scarlett Johansson.
Their marriage
keep
breaks
up. You guys keep up. Their marriage breaks up.
All sorts of names. There's a lot of drama.
Bad. She like throws all his stuff out. It's awesome. And just all these, like, you get so much heartache through all of these women.
And everyone has been every character's perspective in this movie at some point, probably in there.
Oh yeah. Like, I've been that woman, that woman, that woman. That's it.
Well, that really leads into the second theme, which is, how is friend support shown in this movie?
A few of the girls work at the office together, which is really cool. So you get a lot of insight of them at the office, and it's like bad insight though. Like usually, like Jennifer Connelly's always telling the main character, Ginnifer Goodwin, she's like the one who leads you, the super hopeful, like always like, you know what, love is out there for everyone.
She's gonna find that.
She's gonna find that love, and like her main plot, she'll be talking to her best friend at work, Jennifer, and she'll be like, I think he's into me. And she'll be like, yeah, he's so into you. And it's like, no.
Cheering on your friend.
Cheering on your girlfriend.
And then being there when they don't call.
Yeah, and when they don't call, definitely being there. You know, patting them on the back at the office, like, you know, like, that's not normal. You deserve better.
You're going to get someone better.
Real good.
Which is the last point in this little romantic comedy themes. How is romance shown?
Okay, 2 of my favorite plot. 3. There are 3 of the like 70 characters in this movie that I love. 3 of the 89 characters that I really love.
All the storylines that intertwine.
There are 723 storylines. My favorite 3 are, number 1, Jennifer Aniston and Ben Affleck? Yeah. Ben Affleck have this relationship, and he won't marry her. And like,
been a long time.
It's been 7 years. They've been together 7 years. Not that I know the exact date they got together in the movie. And like, blah, blah, blah. They break up. A bunch of shit goes down in her life. Like her dad gets sick. So her family's being crappy, and they aren't helping take care of him. She's so stressed. And the guy shows up like at the right time, and he's like, I just did the laundry, and I'm working on the dishes. And she like is like crying. She's like, oh, babe. And
because he knew.
Like, it doesn't matter what's on a piece of paper or if there's a ring. It's about the love that you exhibit and what you do for your partner. And then second favorite, Justin Long and Ginnifer Goodwin have a relationship. And he's all like her sensei when it comes to love. He's like, oh, like, he's not into you. He'll call you if he's into you. Like, if he hasn't called you, he's not into you. Yada, yada, whatever. And then...
Whoops.
it turns out he's into her. He's into Jennifer Goodwin, and she gives this, like, riling speech. She's all like, you know what, like, I'm better than you, that doesn't want to love, like, you don't want to open yourself up to love, and I'm going to keep looking, you know? Just because I get it wrong all the time, at least my heart's open, and then they end up in love, and it's beautiful. And then, my other favorite is Drew Barrymore. She had been his marketing person. He's a realtor, and she like put him the whole time.
They never met
face to face. And
all
they're both
digital.
they're eating at the same cafe, and she realizes it's him, and she calls it. She's like, "Hey, is that you're looking good on this page?" And he's all like, "Blah blah blah." And she's like, "You're looking good IRL too." And he's like, "Oh, right, you're here." And then they like hang out. And at one point, literally, Drew Barrymore's character says like, "No one meets organically anymore." But here she is the whole time. He was under her nose, and they just start talking. The whole movie, they have this subtle banter that like builds like this very witty, clever like. You're kind of funny. Well, hey, like, okay, well, I'll get that ad up for you. Talk to you later. And then they meet in a cafe. Even though they had always had, like, a little rapport, they meet in a cafe, and they hit it off at the very end, and it's just the beginning of a new adventure.
And it's organic, real, new romance.
Good, real chemistry and romance.
That wraps up a great romantic comedy to watch before or during your Valentine's celebrations. You should do something, you know, treat yourself.
Yeah.
So thank you, Chloe Ketchum, for joining us. And you guys, we'll see you in the next video.